Oh, okay. Star Wars time again. What's up, guys? It's Tate here, and welcome to my review of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Oh, look at that. Tate likes Star Wars. Who knew? And meet my partner, Winston Winchester. And anyway, so A New Hope. I've already talked about all the Star Wars movies in my Star Wars ranking video, but I decided to go through each of them again one by one. And I decided to start with A New Hope because it's technically the first one that was released into theaters. I'm not going to start with the prequels, even though they do come in chronological order, because, well, you know. Alright, so where do I start with this one? Okay, let's start off with something like, okay, first of all, I already said I put this at number 1 in my Star Wars ranking, so I feel like you probably know that I'm going to say some really good stuff about it, so I'm not going to say too much, but let me just say something real quick. The first thing I want to talk about is the world building. Seriously. Star Wars is something that a lot of people have grew up watching as kids, including myself, and one thing that I'm pretty sure none of us can forget is just how amazing that they introduce us to this incredible world. Well, galaxy. There are a lot of worlds in this galaxy, but yeah. It's just the way that it does it is just so amazing and so creative. I mean, it's not just your typical sci-fi movie. It's a world that it's in a world that feels like that we're invested in it. The way we've got all these different planets that have different systems, and we've even got a lot of some of these planets are a lot different from others. Like for example, Tatooine is basically a big desert with 2 suns. Let's see here. What else is there? Oh yeah. Yavin 4 is basically this big forest, and we've got a lot more examples. So I'm just going through all the ones that were introduced in this movie. And if I were to say anything else, aside from the world building, I just love the way that they handle the characters that live in this world. It's just so awesome, and so it gives us these characters that they stick with us till the very end. It's really hard for any franchise to do that. There are some franchises that have been able to do it. Harry Potter is one of them, and it's great, especially how I love how they establish our protagonist, Luke Skywalker, the farm boy turned hero. Yeah, I just love the way they establish him. It's awesome. And they give us these new characters who are just unforgettable, like Han Solo, the thug turned hero. I know I'm saying a lot of turned hero. And then we have Princess Leia, who's more than just a generic love interest, and she actually is interesting. She's really memorable and really great. And then we have some comic relief characters like the droids C-3PO and R2-D2. It's really just awesome. I know I kept saying that over and over again, but yeah, it's just so. I know why I would keep saying awesome. Okay, so one more thing. And it's aside from the heroes, it also establishes a great villain too. Darth Vader, he's probably one of the most iconic movie villains of all time. Probably the most iconic. And we even get some other side villains like Wolf Tarkin and Jabba the Hutt. And even though they aren't as important to the story as they were in later entries, they're still not bad. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the storytelling is really good. Like I said, it develops our characters really well. The pacing is pretty good. I mean, it's not really the best. Okay, it actually is pretty good, but it's not amazing, but it's still, it's just quick enough and just slow enough to keep us, it's just quick enough to keep us invested. without us falling asleep. If it were really slow paced, it would all be boring. If it were really fast paced, which was probably impossible for the time. I mean, this came out in like what, 1997. But yeah, it's really neat, and I love it. On a side note, I just want to say that the way that the visuals and the special effects, they're not bad for the time. I will say though that they are a bit dated. They probably not look as impressive today as they did back then. But that's just me saying. That could just be considered nitpicking. Overall, this is a really phenomenal movie. I said it's my favorite of the Star Wars movies. A lot of people have their favorites. Some people say it's The Empire Strikes Back. Other people say it's The Return of the Jedi. But honestly, when it comes to the best Star Wars movie, I'm planting my metaphorical flag right here. And it's just amazing. They developed the world so well. They established the characters and a lot of stuff. They tell this amazing story that keeps on going throughout the course of a bunch of these films, and I just love that. Yeah, for the rating, I'm feeling a good 9 out of 10. So, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, is officially a 9 out of 10. What? A New Hope is your favorite? I could have sworn that The Empire Strikes Back is the best. Well, this is just my opinion, Winston, so don't get your neck in a twist. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure you go down there or hit that subscribe button and click the bell to get notified about any new videos. And be sure to drop a like and comment down below what you think. But just try and don't yell at me. I mean, don't get mad at me. So, and be sure to share this with your friends. And that's all I have for today. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.